A couple of minutes here for Q&A. Anyone have a question on any one of the events, any one of the segments? The speed networking, wins and biggest challenges, personality mastery, 530 grid, natural laws, anything that people have a question on?
So in the DNA for Life, how do the natural laws affect getting the right people to connect with? And how do I take responsibility for that, and how does that make me money today?
Good question. Alan, did you want to take that?
I'm sorry, I have to repeat the question.
How, in the DNA for Life section, how do the natural laws impact how I connect with people and how I can own that for myself and how I can make money for my business today?
Yeah, I think, isn't that the question that you asked, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same question that Kevin just asked. Isn't that amazing? So, do you remember what the answer was?
Do you want me to answer? Do you want, is it Jennifer?
Yeah, no, why don't you answer it, Kevin?
Well,
or give your thoughts.
100%. Yeah, if the problem is 100% me, then I have to be humble enough to say that in order to make money using the natural laws, that it's not about them, it's about me. And by making it about me, then it's not about them anymore. Is that double talk, or do you understand what I'm saying? As opposed to shifting blame in an issue with somebody else, and I say, I'm going to assume 100% of the responsibility on this because it's my issue. Suddenly, I'm not defensive anymore. Suddenly, I can see clearly. Suddenly, I'm able to help someone else, and in the process, that helps me help them and create massive value, which in turn would allow them a clear path to give me a referral so that I can help them and my business as well. Does that make sense or not so much?
It does, but it doesn't seem like an instant thing. It seems like a long-term thing. So,
but I think it's instant. I think it's instant, Jennifer. When you believe 100% that it's your responsibility right now, I see what Alan. I think I see, not 100%, but I think I see what Alan says. I'm not shifting blame onto somebody else, which naturally causes somebody else to be defensive, which closes them down and doesn't and makes them not want to do business with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's instant. So when I assume the responsibility, I also assume the responsibility for making it correct, making it right. And if they don't feel like I'm coming after them or blaming, people are very interesting on a subconscious level. They can sense when people.
So let's test it. Let's test it. So it's 100% totally mine. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm waiting. It's 100% me. I'm waiting. Okay, I've taken ownership. I'm waiting. When is it going to hit me, Alan and Kevin? When is? It is mine. It is mine. It's mine. I get it. It's mine.
Uh-huh.
So when is that going to hit? When is that going to kick? Because it's 100% me, but I don't know what to do. Shouldn't I be doing something?
Maybe you only think it's 100%. Maybe it's not really.
Okay. I still don't know what to do, though.
Right. So if I'm owning it 100%, it's 100% my responsibility. What if?
So if you just let them go ahead, let them struggle with it, probably. So I got it. It's 100%. I don't know what to do, Kevin and Alan.
So what do you think you should do, Mark?
Well, I need something concrete. If I've owned something, I need something concrete.
Great question.
And so,
Any suggestions?
well, that's where the 500 natural laws come in.
Oh, I love it.
So Jennifer is in pre-sales, sales, so working both of those areas. So Jennifer, it's the foundation of all natural laws. If you don't know which one applies, always go back to examination, solution, and implementation. So a doctor's never going to give never going to give a prescription without doing an examination. It's called medical malpractice. So if we're ever giving somebody a solution, box 8, without doing an examination, it's malpractice. We're selling them something. We're not trying to solve a problem. We're trying to give them something that we think is going to be beneficial, and we don't even know what their problem is. So the chances of us bringing value without asking questions is next to none. Solutions are not just products and services. It's participation in this event. This is a solution. Come to this event. Why? What am I going to gain of value? Talk to me on the phone. Why? What am I going to gain of value? Doing a presentation. So we have to do examination, solution, implementation. If you do that today, Jennifer, that will change all the results that you're getting. Does that help concrete-wise, specific, or not so much yet?
A little more, it was, yes.
Okay, cool.
I have another question. How does the BOSS system as a whole relate to generate a lot of quality of referrals, and how does that help Tanglewood or any other company make more money?
Well, we figured out yesterday on a mastermind call that one referral can save you 65 hours of work.
I can see that.
And so if you're saving 65 hours of work, that gives you more time for more marketing, more pre-sales, more sales. And so if you're taking, like if we really listen deeply to what Rosanna was sharing and then go ahead and say, are we doing what was taught today? Are we tracking why we lose all our prospects? Are we then creating testimonies? And then are we feeding that back into box 2, box 5, box 8, and box 7? Are we driving all of this through? There's so much that we learned today. It's like drinking out of a fire hose. So that's where we pick up, next month in being able to look at the topics. And so, Kevin, I think you're going to wrap it up here.